Hey guys, it's Noella, aka Goldilonglocks. Today I'm going to show you how to get this big, high volume, bohemian style braid with nothing but my hands, an elastic, and then this Voorde 180 Pro teaseless volumizing powder shake. I love this stuff. I've been using it for a couple of months now, and I use it in braids to get more volume, bigger braids, more volume in the roots, and then I also use it on down hairstyles when I'm doing like big curly hair, straight hair, anything like that. It actually replaces the teasing or the back combing method. I have made a tutorial on how you should be teasing or back combing correctly, but this is a replacement for those of you who do not want to deal with that. It's really nice. You don't have to use a comb or anything. You just spray it in your hair and it works better the more it's layered in, actually. One secret that I use with this stuff is that I like to spray it in my hair before I go to bed and then wake up, and my roots are very nice and high volume in the morning. You can also just spray it as you're doing a hairstyle or as you're going out the door, but I really do think that the product works the best over time when it's nice and layered in your hair. So if you guys want to see how I created this high volume braid, then keep watching.
To start off, just like with any braid, I always make sure my hair is brushed through and tangle free. I'll bring all of the hair onto one side of my shoulder and create a part on the opposite side. Then before I begin the braid, I'll use the Voorde 180 Pro teaseless volumizing powder shake. And the idea, guys, is just to layer it throughout your hair. So I'm just going to section pieces and spray the hair to build this high volume full look. And I like to use my hands to tousle through the hair. If you have a brush or a comb on hand and you really want it to look neat, you can run it over the very top layer. This is at the very end of my hair washing cycle, and it's definitely time to wash again, but I always try to extend without washing as long as possible for so many different beneficial reasons. Luckily, this textured braid is a perfect hairstyle for days like this, and my hair has a lot of texture to work with the spray, so you'll see the transformation.
So I just wanted to start out by telling you guys a few pointers with this Dutch side braid. A Dutch braid is just a regular braid, but you're adding in hair to either side. Whenever you're adding hair into this front section, you're going to be grabbing from the front of the head and kind of going vertically down like this. And then when you're adding hair into the right section, you want to be grabbing from the top and from the back, kind of the top back. Also keep in mind that since this braid is just on one side, you're pulling hair from around the back here. So whenever you add hair into this back outside strand, it will be from the back of your head. This is a beautiful style, but you need to make sure that the back of your head is always combed when you're adding the new hair. So let's try this out, guys.
Start by taking a small section of hair right near the part and split it into 3 pieces. Take that strand closer to the back of the head, we'll call that the back strand, and take it under the middle one. Next, take the front strand under the middle strand. Here's where the Dutch part comes in. So I'll add additional hair into both sides. You can always do this one at a time if it's easier for you. And then same thing, newly formed back section under the middle, and then newly formed front section under the middle. At this point, the back section of hair will be much thinner than the front too, so I make sure to pull the strands nice and tight, and then you can add hair into both sides. Once again, start with the back section under the middle, and then take the front section under the middle. Once I can see the braid forming, I start pancaking or tugging the strands out to make the braid look big and full, and because this is a messier, textured type style, I start to pull out the pieces of my hair that I may want to use as wispies in the front, and I do it now because I can always weave them back into the braid or pin them under, but I definitely want to give myself some options. By the time I get right about here at the bottom of the ear, I make sure all of the extra hair has been added to one of the 2 outside strands. Continue braiding all the way down, and towards the bottom it's all about pancaking the braid. So pretty much just pulling that hair out as much as you can. It's almost as though you're covering up your front roots. I have a lot of baby hairs that I sometimes will use my iron to kind of give a little wave to, and it's also optional to use bobby pins to pin those pieces back, so it's whatever you like, really. I'll set the braid with the teaseless volumizing spray for some hold, and that's it. I'm ready to go.
finished high volume Dutch braid. Thank you, Zotos, for having me. Remember, if you like this video, to give this a big thumbs up and to subscribe to both Zotos Professional and Goldilonglocks on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys.